good afternoon, good evening from where you are. Welcome to Kenya, Finland. Today I want to have a conversation about entertainment, specifically entertainment for children. So parents, do you know what your children are watching? Do you know how your children keep entertained while you're away, unsupervised? Yeah. So I want to talk about a very familiar story about people I know, and it's a sad story, but it's also a story that is meant to teach all parents something, and especially during this time of the pandemic where children are not really going to school and most entertainment places are closed or shut down, whether it's in Kenya where children are not going to school at all and they're just at home, and the parents have to find out or figure out some activities for their children to keep them busy, entertained, and also learning. And for children in Finland, most entertainment places meant specifically for children are also shut down, not shut down, but the services have been reduced, and specifically referring to things like hobbies, evening hobbies like music, like football games, like youth centers. I know most places have been reduced, and even the few places that are still open, the attendance is very low, such that very few people are allowed to attend at any particular time. And most parents, because of the fear of the disease, are not allowing their children to go and mingle freely with other children like they did before, where children could just meet up and hang out as friends and unsupervised. So the challenge is on parents at this particular time to basically ensure that children get all this. They get something that is keeping them learning, keeping them busy, keeping them entertained. So this pandemic time took me back to some time back when I was still young, and when we closed schools after when I was still in primary and high school, when we closed school, we'd have our school break for like a month, and when we finished primary school, waiting to be admitted in secondary school, you'd wait sometimes from December up to February. Some people would get admitted already in January, mid-January, but quite often people waited until February to get admitted. So during that time is almost about the same as this now, where you have an idle teenager at home, and who needs to be kept busy, entertained, and learning. So this story goes back into the 90s, and there was a particular case of a friend that I vividly remember. During her time, she had just completed high school. So she was waiting to join Form 1. People in Kenya understand, like Form 1 is the first level of high school in Kenya. So she was waiting to join high school, and apparently at the same time, her elder brother had finished Form 4. So in Kenya also, when you finish Form 4, you naturally wait to get your KCSE results, which can take up to 4 months. We finish usually KCSE we sit for KCSE in December, and the results used to come back then in April, March, Feb earliest. It could go up to April. So anyway, and after results come, again, people who just finished Form 4, they have to wait now for the university admission. That could go all the way again into August, September. And if you already know what you wanted, you could then make a transition to higher education. I'm referring to vocational education or university. So this family, naturally for the mom, who was a single mom, then had two children during their transitional moment. One is waiting to go now to uni, and the other one is waiting to join Form 1. And she was a single mom, she was working. Now, let's keep that information with us. Let's now move back to where I'm going. So my question is to parents: do you know what structures, what measures have you taken to ensure that your children are being entertained in the right manner, keep busy in the right way, whether you're present or not? Or which measures have you taken to ensure that whatever your children are doing while you're at work is supervised and is safe? That is the question. Now, so what happened is sometime after the girl joined Form 1, so she joined Form 1 in February, and then the first visiting I remember was sometime in towards end of March, something like that. Yeah, towards the end of March. So when the mom came, it was a boarding school. So when the mom came to visit, naturally she was very excited, and the girl was so happy to see the mom. But then the girl was like approaching the mom, and the mom was like, "Hey, stop." And then the girl was, "What is it, mom?" The mom just said, "Hey, stop. Walk backwards." And the girl, "Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but let me just do as you said." So the girl walks backwards and starts walking towards the mom. And the mom is like, "Stop. Walk backwards again. Walk backwards like 200 meters. She walks. "Now run to me." She runs. "Stop. Walk back to me. Walk backwards again." And then it created like a tension, because visiting day, moms are coming, and dads and families and coming to see their whatever. And then they see there's some tension going on, and because the mom was commanding that girl to walk back and forth in a very stern manner. So people were like, okay, what's going on? And the mom just like in a very stern and firm, loud voice asked, "Are you pregnant?" She just touched her, like she felt her tummy, and she asked her, "Are you pregnant?" And then the girl just froze. And then the mom starts like caressing the stomach and everything, and "Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant?" She just kept asking that, because there was a scenario and there were prefects there. Then they were wheeled into an empty room, and then the headmistress was called so that she can intervene and find out what was going on. So when the headmistress came and they discussed, and the mom said, "My daughter is never like this. My daughter looks very pregnant. Have you not noticed?" And the headmistress said, "No, how would I have noticed? There was nothing unusual about her." And the mother said, "No, my daughter has really, really grown. Her boobs are so big. Her stomach is very big, and it feels funny. My daughter feels very pregnant." And the headmistress was confused. Then the headmistress and the mother agreed that the mother would take the girl for pregnancy testing. So the mother took the daughter for pregnancy testing. But yeah, so that's how it happened. The mother took the girl with her away for pregnancy testing. And then when the mother came, after some time, the mother came. Now, when the girl came with the mother, they went straight to start packing up the girl's stuff. And the headmistress went also to have a conversation with them, and there were some few girls around there who happened to hear the conversation, what was happening. So the mother said the daughter turned out pregnant, and then the headmistress asked, "So has she told you who got her pregnant?" And the mother said, "My daughter is pregnant with my son." And the headmistress asked, how is it even possible? And then the mother told the daughter, yeah, tell the headmistress what happened. And then the daughter said, me and my brother, when my mom was going to work, we used to be left back at home together, and my elder brother would go and bring adult entertainment type of movies we would watch together. And he had started slowly touching me, and we ended up starting having sex, and then it went on for a long time, and it just became a habit. That's what we were doing every time when mom is at work. We'll do the house chores, like house duties that mom asked us to do, like cleaning the house and stuff like that, and then would put the movies, watch them, and we get excited, and we continue and entertain ourselves, and yeah, that's it. So the mother said what hurt her the most is that it's both of them are her children. Like, incest is that it's just the height of incest, for lack of better words to say it. And the mother was narrating this story crying. She was very, very bitter, and even in the presence of the headmistress, she slapped the girl so hard, and the headmistress was like, oh, you'll have to take it easy, just take it easy. I mean, this must have just been a mistake. And the girl is saying it was a mistake, and she's very young. And it was very confusing, and so the headmistress asked the mom what she was going to do, and the mom was saying that it's definitely going to be an abortion. They've already scheduled an appointment. So they packed, they left, according to the story. And yeah, after some time, the girl had been scheduled for an appointment to the clinic and had an abortion. But before they left, the mother was telling the headmistress that the neighbors knew. The neighbors knew, and when she had gone back home and she was furious and she was crying and she was yelling, some neighbors overheard her, and they told her, we knew all along about it, but we did not know how to approach you because we all saw that your children would behave very strangely towards each other, and sometimes they would kiss openly. And the mother was so furious. She said she was so embarrassed, and she was so confused and angry towards everybody and angry towards herself, but she did not know what other measure she would have done. It's not like she was leaving them with strangers. I mean, like, yeah, so that's the story. And this story made me just reflect on the pandemic and what it's doing to the children who are just being left at home. And I don't know, is it just a matter of non-supervised entertainment? Would the mother have done something more to ensure that she knows how they spend their day? Would it have been enough to have conversations with the daughter? Should she have been going through what is going on? I mean, the DVDs in the house. Should she have placed that adult there? How would she have known that the son had these kind of crazy feelings? Because the son had finished Form 4. I mean, why couldn't he go and look for girls out there? And even if he looked for girls out there, would you want that to be your daughter who gets impregnated by this idol boy? I mean, my point is, now that the children are at home, please, adults, ensure that those children are busy. Get them working on something. Open businesses for them. Take them for internship somewhere. Take them to the village to do village work, like when they were lime or take care of cows or whatever. And engage your daughters. Let them be busy. Let them go and help that cousin aunt who has a small baby and be supervised there, and get them tutors and get them some type of entertainment. But I think these adults of today children of today need to be supervised. We cannot just let them loose, because I don't know. The world has changed anyway. It is sad, but comment down there what you think about this story, and what are your views and ideas, what you think parents can do better to prevent things like this, because I think it is very sad that you'd find your children in such a situation, and this is very common, especially with cousins nowadays. Cousins do not think that they are relatives. So comment, let me hear your ideas on this. Yeah, if you like this type of video, please like, share, subscribe, and support me. Bye bye.